Episode 125, man. We in this bitch, man. Thin line between genius and insanity. Hosted by me, OGHatch type shit. Look, I know why you're here. Let's not, prolong this anymore. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Episode 125. The sign is already on. We live in motherfucking session, man. Let's get this shit cracking, B. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Raw is
OG! Hatch, man, you know the fuck it is, nigga. Play on me, man.
DJ, hit me! Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly, OG. Now, hold on, man. You know I like to reintroduce myself. Of course, I do it for them bitch-ass niggas hating in the back. Of course, I do it for the baddies, you know what I'm saying, the bad bitches in the back who I want to introduce myself to. But also, man, for the first time listeners tapped into the show for the very first time, you are now listening to the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest host of them all, OG! Hatch, you know the fuck it is, man. What's up with y'all, man? How the fuck is y'all doing, man? Hopefully out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe. It's a whole lot of shit going on in them trenches, man. I tell you that shit each and every motherfucking episode. I want to shout out to everybody around the world that's tapped in, joining the conversation, man. I truly appreciate all love, support. Let's keep building this empire brick by motherfucking me brick. You know what? I'm in a good motherfucking mood. Round of applause for all the friends of the show that's tapped in globally. You deserve it. Type shit. For real shit, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I truly appreciate all the love and motherfucking me support. Like I just got through saying, let's keep building this empire brick by motherfucking me brick. Episode 125. This is episode 125, right? I mean, I know I missed a recording session on Sunday. Episode didn't come out Sunday. I believe last episode is 124. I don't believe I've been hyped about the 125 episode yet, so we're going to go ahead and say this is 125. If not, I've been smoking. A lot of weed. Stephen A can't tell me stay off the weed. It's in my pores, nigga. But no, honestly, man, episode 125, we're on the grind 200. This shit don't stop for a motherfucking me soul, man. We climbing up the motherfucking ranks, man. Look, episode 125, dog, I feel like I just recorded episode 75 not too long ago. I feel like I just shot that fucking photo shoot not too long ago, and I'm already getting ready to shoot another motherfucking photo shoot and change all this shit up like that on you bitch ass niggas. But those details will come out in the next couple of weeks type shit. But we're on the grind 200. This shit don't stop for a motherfucking me. So as I mentioned, I did miss a recording. The episode for Sunday did not come out. I will say I apologize for that. It wasn't intentional. Trust me. When I woke up Saturday, I'll just tell you the backstory. I was pretty much up all night Friday night doing what the fuck I do, doing what grown folks do type shit. Wasn't getting no ass, by the way. Let's make that clear. I don't want, you know what I'm saying, to confuse the folks type shit. Wasn't getting no type of ass, but I was up. Don't remember what the fuck I was doing, so let's just say I was in the one by the monkey type shit. But that means I'm getting some ass. Fuck it. But I was up. I was good. I was up until like 5 o'clock in the morning type shit. Internet, everything was good to go. Bills and shit was paid. Everything was good. Saturday, I wake up around 1:30 type shit in the afternoon. Later than usual. Way later than usual, I may add. I usually wake up around 9 or something like that. But I stay up till 5, so it makes sense. Gets up around 1:30. I usually start recording on Saturdays around 2 type shit. Around 2, no later than 2:30. So as I come in, got everything set up, docking and shit, ready to record for you guys, I'm realizing my internet and shit is not working. Now, for people who don't stay here in Arizona, shout out to everybody that's out here locally, shout out to my motherfucking Phoenix people. We all understand that the weather has been kind of fucked up. Not fucked up, the weather has been iffy type shit since the Super Bowl. Literally the day after the Super Bowl, it's been raining, it's been cold as a motherfucker, it's been windy as a motherfucker. It's sprinkling a few days where it's 75 and sunny type shit. I thought I was in St. Louis for a motherfucking minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the weather's been all over the place. So apparently the wind and all that shit, the rain and all that shit, it's another rainy ass day out here today out here in Phoenix, by the way. But with all that stuff going on, I guess the wiring had fucked with my shit. And I lost connection to the main building. So I had to have tech support come out here and motherfucking me redo all my internet type shit. But they couldn't come out here until Sunday. So I missed the whole motherfucking Saturday recording. Really threw my whole day off. The only good thing about Saturday is I won a few dollars off some motherfucking sports betting. That was pretty much it. But I missed the whole motherfucking recording. You know I really don't like missing recordings because unless it's an emergency or I'm sick or something like that, I really don't like missing because I feel like I'm in a groove. Like right now, I feel like I haven't been in here in so fucking long. It's been a week since I recorded, and I feel like I haven't been in here for hella type shit. But I feel like I was in a motherfucking groove, bro. I feel like I had a nice 10-episode stretch where each one of the motherfuckers was pure fire type shit. So I was mad I had missed that day, but we back in this motherfucking, we back, you know, the show must go on type shit. It's a lot of Sean Doc that I want to tap into with this episode. So let's go ahead and get right into it. You know, as I was out, like I said, I missed the whole motherfucking week, which is for like 2 months type shit when you're doing this content creator shit. So much shit goes down. As I was out, you know, Drake and 21 Savage, they released a motherfucking video for Spin About You. Still to this day, I have not listened to. I have not heard the complete Her Lost album. My nigga X told me I gotta do it type shit, so I said I'm gonna do it. But I really haven't been that tapped in with music like that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I tap in with certain artists that I really fuck with. Like, I'm back fucking with Future type shit. Like, everybody knows I was heavy on Future until like 2015, 2016 type shit. And then I kind of fell off Future and shit. Now I'm back on Future and life seems so much simpler. Like, I didn't touch the big bag. Like, I'm up right now. Like, I'm up. Like, I'm starting to understand shit. But you can't listen to Future when you fucked up. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was broken, I'm gonna get to that a little bit later in the episode. When I was broken down bad and couldn't even, you know what I'm saying, rub my home for me 2 pockets of good type shit, Future just wasn't hitting for me. Now that I'm up type shit and I can pretty much do what the fuck I please, he make a whole lot of sense. It's all about the funds, baby. But in regards to 21 Savage and Drake, they dropped the Spin About You music video, right? And in said music video, it's the main woman in the music video is a BBW. I don't know her name. I should have looked up her fucking name. My phone is somewhere. I just can't find it. I think I had it in there. But it's an old girl. She's a heavy set woman, right? And first of all, I want to say shout out to all the heavy set women. Not even heavy set. I don't want to call her heavy set. She wasn't big as fuck. Like, she was just thicker. You know what I mean? She's a chunkier woman. I guess you would call her a BBW. We all know Drake has always showed love to the BBWs. But the first time he really did it, I was a little younger. You know what I'm saying? I like my girls BBW, type of want to fuck you dry and eat some, whatever the fuck you, something about eating some lunch type shit after fucking, right? I was a little bit younger when he first did that. So now I'm 27 years old and we got this Spin About You video and the main woman is, a beautiful BBW. It more so opened my eyes to the reaction on social media. Now, of course, it was nothing but praise and love for this beautiful woman who was starring in this music video. Rightfully so, she should have been praised. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have been praised at all. I love that she's receiving the love that she's getting from the folks because you don't normally see, you know what I'm saying, heavier women. I don't even want to call this woman heavy because she's not fucking fat. But we know the petite women have been running the image of women, you know, the woman's image in media, in the public persona, niggas since the dawn of time type shit. So it's beautiful to see a heavier woman, a BBW, a beautiful BBW, get the praise for being a beautiful fucking woman that she is. But it also highlighted the fact of how much of an impact celebrities have on people's acceptance in our society, because when that music video dropped, and like I said, the music, I looked at it earlier today. It's only been out for 4 days at the time of this recording. They got over 4 million views. So they busting 1 million views a day type shit. A nigga like me can only wish. My My time is coming though, but a nigga like me right now, I can only motherfucking wish. That's a fucking bag, nigga. But when you see Drake primarily highlight his infatuation with, you know, grown women, heavier set women, BBW women, and then you see that trend and you see that leak out into the public, and you see how the public and on social media how now they praise and accept BBWs. That shit is crazy to me, because as I got on the screen for the people watching on YouTube at OGHatchTV, ring that bell, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, all the shit that YouTube would say. I got on the screen right now, celebs deem what's sexy. And that's not a headline, that's not a hot take, you know what I'm saying? That's something we've always known. But I've always primarily just, you know what I'm saying, linked that with like fashion tips. Like you see that with fashion pretty much on a day-to-day basis, you know what I'm saying? If a celebrity put on some shit, that, you know, everybody's saying that shit fire as fuck. I told you when I seen them Mario boots, my first time seeing them was Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And literally 20 minutes after I seen that nigga walking down the month of me hallway before he played the Lakers, nigga, everybody was wearing them motherfuckers. I seen Lil Wayne wearing them motherfuckers 2 days later. But we always knew celebrities had that type of impact when they came to what's cool type shit. And we understand that, yeah, the women who are, you know, glorified, I don't want to say glorified, but the women who are fucking these rappers or athletes have plastic surgery done. So, of course, that has an impact on normal day-to-day women. Like I told you, I know a bitch working at CVS right now. A bitch who's working at, who will ask you, do you have a CVS value member number that you want to enter in? They got a fucking BBL, my nigga. The bitch is gonna tell you where the mint chocolate and the thin, you know what I'm saying? The mint chocolate ice cream is, that type shit. I know a bitch that works at CVS that got a BBL, my nigga. Ain't got no man, ain't got no side job. She ain't shaking ass on the side. She ain't doing none of that. She just living life, but she got her fucking, you know what I'm saying, her titties plumped, you know what I'm saying, her stomach sucked out and ass filled the fuck up, nigga. So we've seen how that shit has an impact. But when you sit here and see that just by men, Drake and 21 Savage highlighting the beauty of a fucking heavier set woman, you see the impact of how motherfuckers on social media is now looking at them women as beautiful. When just fucking 2 weeks ago, niggas was destroying Lizzo. Niggas kill Lizzo, fam. Niggas hate Lizzo. I've never seen that. Like, I always knew, like, growing up as a kid, the big girls got the jokes. Like, big girls got the jokes. Niggas like me I got a big ass head. I got the jokes. Black ass niggas got the jokes. Motherfuckers with glasses and buck teeth got the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who had big ass shoes got jokes. Like, motherfuckers got jokes as kids. That's probably the most heinous and disrespectful group of people in the world. It's fucking kids. These kids are fucking evil, my nigga. Kids tell you how exactly what the fuck you need to hear at the wrong motherfucking time type shit, right? But I see grown ass men, grown ass women kill Lizzo every motherfucking day, which only makes Lizzo that much more sexier to me. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I really fuck with Lizzo. Only reason why I don't have like a huge, you know what I'm saying, fanboy experience with Lizzo is because she don't got enough ass for me. If Lizzo had ass, I promise you, I would be on some stalker type shit. Should I say it on recorded airways? Goddamn. In the multiverse, there's a variant of me trying to fuck with Lizzo heavy. But to see the impact that Drake has on that is fucking alarming. It's cool. It's long overdue. He's done this multiple times now, so I gotta salute that, because we live in a time and place to where we only highlight the women who got the BBLs, the women who ass is just, they're like two midgets back there fucking breakdancing type shit. Like, we only highlight them women, and they should get highlighted. Bernice Burgos should get highlighted for looking that good at 42 type shit, still be able to bag, you know what I'm saying, a fucking NBA All-Star in the middle of his prime. She should still be highlighted. You know what I'm saying? But we also should highlight the natural sisters. You know what I'm saying? The Coi Leray, she should be highlighted. Even though that's not my cup of tea, I'm starting to look at skinny women a lot different. I told you Glorilla had that impact. Glorilla had the impact of skinny bitches looking a lot different in my eyes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Coi Leray didn't do it for me. It was Glorilla. But Coi Leray and Glorilla should be highlighted. But also, Lizzo should be highlighted. Heavier Set Women should be highlighted. So I love the fact that Drake and 21 Savage did that. I'm pretty sure they know the impact of what the fuck they doing, especially Drake at this point. But as just a regular motherfucker looking at this shit from the outside, it's like, wow, just for by niggas putting a Heavier Set Woman in a video, that got niggas acting like they've been loving Heavier Set Women all their motherfucking life, when that's never been the fucking case. It just hasn't. A lot of you niggas is weird acting like y'all mama ain't fat. Niggas' mama's been fat their whole life, but swear to God, they hate fat women. Nigga, all you know is fat. You fucking a skinny girl was exotic to you, my nigga. All you know is big, nigga. All you know is pork chops all you know is pork chops on Tuesday, pork steaks on Thursday, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. Stop the bullshit. All you know is that. All you know is chicken, pork, beef, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. Tacos every other Tuesday. Stop. You're not LeBron. Stop it. What the fuck you mean, nigga? you ain't Bronny Bryce Azuri, nigga. You ain't a taco eating nigga. Like, you don't live on her in AZ, bitch ass nigga. All you know is that. So stop acting like you don't like them heavy set women, man. They just gotta have some ass back there, and I'm with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. But moving on, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. You know, I want to talk about Michael B. Jordan. My nigga he coming back, man. Round of applause for Michael. I wanna be like Mike. Who be Jordan? Yeah. You know, it wasn't that long ago. I was on this podcast talking about how my nigga was looking down, how he was just in the depths of fucking humiliation at the basketball game, sitting next to fucking Corday. That lame ass nigga. You standing at the All-Star game, they trying to interview Fat Joe, a fucking legend. The Fat Joe, head crack himself. Mr. Lean back him motherfucking self. They trying to interview Fat Joe, and who the fuck comes shrouding around, eating some fucking potato chips? Corday. They didn't even get that nigga a mic. That's how you know they ain't really want that nigga over there. But any fucking way. It wasn't that long ago I was talking about Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Being fucked up about this whole Lori Harvey situation. Him wanting to get married to Shorty, and she dubbed a nigga. Now she fucking his homeboy. Like, it wasn't that long ago. Look up now, fast forward a few weeks, you know what I mean? New calendar year type shit, you know what I mean? My nigga, you know what I'm saying? He got Creed 3 coming out, which looks fucking phenomenal. You know I'm going to go see it. I'm usually not even a boxing movie type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like Rockies is, you know what I mean? They cool. they not to me what they is to the generations before me, but I do identify them as classic movie soccer, you know what I'm saying? I'm a movie guy, so I have to give the respect when it's due. Creed 1 was good. Creed 2 was good. You know what I'm saying? I like where the direction is going. Creed 3 looks fucking amazing. So you know I'm going. Creed 3 looks good. He's directing the movie. It's his first movie he's directing. So the nigga's stepping into another space. He was already up here. The nigga's going even higher. What they say when Derrick Rose dunked on that nigga George, I want to go higher. That's what Michael B. Jordan's doing right now. And not only is he leveling up in life, Michael B. Jordan didn't forget the niggas like me. You know what I mean? Michael B. Jordan took the time to reflect on all his success, to shit on a bitch who used to shit on him. Round of applause. That's enough. Because I want to keep going. We finna eat through this whole Michael B. Jordan. If you don't know, man, Michael B. Jordan had a clip, man, that went viral, you know what I'm saying, in the last couple of days. Him at the red carpet of his movie. He's being interviewed on the red carpet by a woman he used to go to school with. Don't know her name, never knew her name, never seen her before. Not trying to shit on you, baby. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure you touching the bag. You was clearly at a movie premiere interviewing people So you're doing something fucking well. But you're not doing as well as Michael B. Jordan. Once again, round of applause for Michael. That's enough because I want to keep going. He's at the red carpet event being interviewed by someone he went to school with, don't know her name, don't give a fuck who the fuck she is, but like I said, she's doing quite well for herself. Come to find out he went to school with this young woman. I guess she's on the interview. I heard that she does something with Angela Yee. I'm not sure if she's on lip service or not. I'm not sure. I know that is a panel of like, 4 to 5 women total. So I'm not exactly sure. We just know it's Angela fucking Yee. For the people who don't, tap into that show regularly. But I think she has some type of connections with that, or she has her own type of show. I'm not entirely sure. They come to find out that the young woman went to school with Michael B. Jordan, right? And come to find out that she used to call him corny. Come to find out Michael B. Jordan used to get picked on in school. Am I shocked? Yes, because I'm trying to understand exactly what time and place was this in Michael B. Jordan's life. Because I think it's actually wild for Michael B. Jordan to be getting picked on as a kid. And unless I'm living in a fucking and a motherfucking me in a fucking you know what I'm saying? What the fuck am I trying to say? What the fuck? Unless I'm just living in a different fucking world, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Michael B. Jordan was a child actor. Like, he's on the wire. So I'm trying to understand exactly when the fuck did you call yourself talking shit about Michael B. Jordan? But they saying in high school, he wasn't that nigga. He used to get joked on about bringing his headshots, you know what I'm saying, to motherfucking me to school. People laughing at him about that, telling him he want to be a model and shit like that. Now, I will admit, Michael B. Jordan is one of those funny looking ass niggas. Like, he one of those niggas, I'd be like, see, that nigga, he one of them niggas that Hollywood, he benefited from Hollywood. Because he is a funny looking ass nigga. Now you got the Steve Harvey, you know what I'm saying, mustache. That's probably why Lori did go 10 toes with that nigga, because he starts to look like her fucking stepdaddy a little too much. But that's a conversation for another motherfucking day. It ain't time to talk negative about Michael B. I want to be like Mike right now. But sticking to the motherfucking me to the story. He went to school with this woman. He was getting joked on about her and her friends. It was calling him corny. It was calling him all types of shit, laughing at him, all types of shit. You fast forward to 2023, and people is trying to give Michael B. Jordan shit for basically shitting on this woman. When every nigga has waited for this moment. And I'm going to tell you why this moment hit me straight in my motherfucking heart. Because I promise you, I'm waiting on the day to shit on a bitch from my past. But Michael B. Jordan looked at this woman. He was like, yeah, I'm going to do what you used to call corny, right? And she was in denial. No, we never called you corny. I wanted to play the clip for y'all, but it really ain't worth it because I want to dive deeper into what the fuck I got going on. But Michael B. Jordan, he confronted this woman about calling him corny. This is the nigga you call corny in high school. This is the nigga that got fucking blockbuster movies. The nigga name is Michael Jordan, and he can stand on that. Like, he did some shit nobody ever thought could do. That's like a nigga coming out right now named Michael Jackson and being able to be his own fucking man. If a nigga came out right now, his name was Samuel, Samuel J. Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga name was Samuel J. Jackson. How far do you think his career gonna go? Honestly, he ain't even gotta be an actor. He can be a fucking a motherfucking chef, a singer, or some shit like that. How far you think Samuel J. Jackson gonna go? How far? The nigga name is Michael Jordan, and he can stand as fucking Michael Jordan, my nigga. That's an accomplishment that's bigger than any fucking Oscar, any motherfucking Grammy, any NBA MVP, any motherfucking Diamond album. That's way bigger than all that shit. Just because that nigga can stand as fucking Michael Jordan and niggas are looking at him as a fucking dumbass. Michael B. Jordan's in a different league of niggas, bro. So with him having that moment, it really struck a chord with me because, look, man, everybody knows from St. Louis, bro. Everybody know I love my people back from the Lou. Like I told you, I got a 10-year class reunion coming up in the next couple of months. I'm still deciding if I want to go. Niggas got to understand, bro. I don't live in St. Louis. I don't live in Kansas City. I don't live in Illinois, my nigga. Like, me coming back to St. Louis, that's gonna cost me money. And do I got the money? Sure. Is that money I want to spend to see a bunch of motherfuckers I truly don't give a fuck about? I would love to see some of you motherfuckers, but we can FaceTime, like, do a virtual Zoom class reunion type shit, nigga. You telling me to spend $1,000 to come see what? To come see what? It better be a fucking cucumber challenge at this motherfucker. I better see some spit on bitches' cheeks. Fuck you talking about, nigga? I need some of that nasty bitch. I'm coming across country for bitches. But there's a woman in my past that everybody knows I had a crush on since I was a fucking in third grade. I will never forget the moment I seen this motherfucking girl. I will never forget that. I had a crush on her since I was in third grade. And even now, when I see her pictures, I still be like, damn, the bitch is bad type shit. She's one of those people that, you know how like you want the woman, you want the chick that you like growing up that really didn't give you no play. You want them to fall off, get fat, have like a bunch of kids by a bunch of niggas and no niggas still in the picture. You want that. Like you wish for this bitch's downfall. I'm be honest with you, it's 2023 and I'm still waiting. The bitch won't fall off. She just won't. Like, I'm trying to get voodoo dolls and let this bitch, she won't fall off, yo. She just won't. But in all seriousness, of course, I don't want to see nobody down bad. It's just all jokes. It's nothing but love and respect for Shorty. She know I just be joking and stuff like that. It's all harmless jokes. But it is one of those situations to where it's like, I do want to have that impact to where when she do see me, she realize she fucked up. I want that. Every nigga wants that. And I'm pretty sure women want that too. If it's a nigga that played them back in the day or an ex-boyfriend or something like that. It could be an ex-co-worker that got a raise or promotion over you that you felt was some bullshit. You want to shit on that person down the line. You want 5 years to go by, 10 years to go by, and y'all come across each other at a Starbucks or something like that, and they looking down bad. Yeah, you balling on a whole nother motherfucking level. Everybody wants to shit on somebody that they felt played them back in the day. Now, of course, I don't feel like Shorty directly ever played me or nothing like that. It was never nothing, super crazy like that. It's literally just a harmless joke of me having this huge crush on her since nigga third grade, and that shit never really fading away. Nigga, that's truly all it motherfucking is. It's just jokes and, you know what I'm saying, for comedy and stuff like that. But I do want to shit on that bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want her to be like, damn, I fucked up. I do. I'm joking, but I'm serious at the same damn time. I told you, I'm back on my future shit. The bitch is gonna regret the day. What they say, she gonna rule the day. She gonna rule the day, my nigga. It's a few bitches on the list that's gonna rule the day that they fucked over old OG. Old OG gonna have this motherfucker be last laugh. But it was beautiful to see Michael B. Jordan have this moment on a red carpet for his movie. It was beautiful to see. Every nigga around the world was clapping. What's that meme where Leonardo DiCaprio pointed the screen? I did that. I was like, oh my God, there it is right there. The holy motherfucking trinity. A nigga shitting on the bitch that shitted on him back in the day. He did at a red carpet. One can only dream. One could only dream. And everybody could relate to that. Everybody has somebody from their past that they want to shit on. Everybody does. I'm sorry. It can be, like, say, for Michael B. Jordan, it was the chicks who picked on him in school, who laughed at him, who called him corny and shit like that. He used it as motivation to become one of the biggest stars in the world. All while having the same name as someone who was the biggest star in the world. He did that. He did that. For me, I just want to show on the bitches who didn't give me no play. I want them bitches to be mad. I want them to be mad that when I shoot a club up, it worked theirs. I didn't have on pistol that night. I'm sorry. I was chilling. But for certain people and certain things, for certain athletes, You know what I'm saying? Certain news people who said certain shit. I remember I seen AI talk about Skip Bayless one time. And this may be a wild correlation, but he said he goes out there just to, you know what I'm saying, prove that nigga wrong. It was around the Denver Nuggets era. Like certain people pull motivation from certain shit. They can be a bunch of things. But everybody has that person that they want to shit on and flex on, you know what I'm saying, have the last laugh with. Everybody does. So for Michael B. Jordan to have that moment after everybody pretty much being in his business, exposing his business, laughing at him and shit like that, it was beautiful to see, man. It really was beautiful to motherfucking see. But moving on, man. You know, I want to talk about how life is easy when you have emotion. You know, that's a catchy, a trendy motherfucking me term word right now, have emotion. You know, this kind of ties into my personal life a little bit, probably a lot of bit type shit. You know, life is much easier when you have emotion. I'm gonna explain that because we all know what clout is, right? We always look at clout in a negative way. Like I never really hear anybody talk about clout in a positive way. Because you only really hear like clout chasing. You only hear it in a negative, you know what I'm saying? Well, you never heard it, and yeah, that nigga got clout, he got juice type shit. You never heard a nigga say juice in the last 5 years. Soulja Boy ruined juice type shit, right? But when you have emotion brings happiness, it brings money, it brings women, and nigga, if you want to live a wild life, it brings the drugs and all that bullshit. It's Miami type shit, right? But the reason why I said life is easy is because I experienced a long period of time in my life where I just didn't have any emotion. And even still to this day, but my emotion is pretty much on the lower side of the monthly scale. It's not where I want it to be, but I see the pathway forging for my shit to be lit as a motherfucker for the rest of the year. We've already kicked off to a phenomenal start. And I'm starting to see the more emotion I'm having, the more I'm out there, the more people are starting to recognize who the fuck I am. The more money me cash for, the more financial stress that's been removed from my day-to-day life. I'm starting to see how much money freedom I truly have. I'm starting to truly see how many people I can truly rub elbows with. I'm starting to see how far I can truly go. And everything seems much easier because shit is actually starting to fall into place. I'm actually starting to do the things that I always said I wanted to do. Not by, you know what I'm saying, by luck. Not by, you know what I'm saying, just waking up one day and shit is just, doors are opening. No, it's because I'm starting to put foot to ground. I'm starting to put in the motherfucking work. I'm actually starting to work hard for the shit that I always wanted. I'm starting to be able to open, you know, provide opportunities, you know what I'm saying, to do the things that I've always wanted. And, you know, one day down the future of this podcast, I'm gonna go deeper into what's happening right now in my life, you know, my current life right now, behind the scenes. Down the line, I'm gonna go deeper into what the fuck is going on. Because right now, I'm be honest with you, and it's probably a little bit off schedule, off topic. So I took the topic off the screen. Right now is a very pivotal moment in my life. And bear with me because this probably won't make sense to you guys. It probably sounds like I'm just rambling type shit. But this is pretty much a bookmark for me to come back to few months, few years, you know what I'm saying, type shit, right? Right now is a very pivotal part in my life. You know, I was fucked up for a long time, bro. Like, anybody that truly knows me and knows my story, I had a DUI situation that took place a few, like 5, 6, 7 years ago. It was right when I started working at the job I'm at now, which is a good job, corporate America, stuff like that, right? I had DUI and that shit hit me for like over $26,000, and I didn't have $26,000. So I was paying that shit as I went. As soon as I got the job, as soon as I got a nice little pay raise, all my money was going into that. So for the last 6, 7, 8, 9 years, my nigga, I've been not playing catch up, but I've been barely keeping staying above water, my nigga. Like financially, I've literally just been barely hanging on type shit. Being able to take care of my responsibilities has always been number one priority. So that has always been something I've been able to do. But after I've done that, there's always been little left over for me to really live the life I truly want to live. And obviously with the pandemic, that shit, inflation, like I told you, my rent went up $300. That shit had a major impact on me as well. I used to take trips, you know what I'm saying, every year. That shit had to stop because niggas had to, you know what I'm saying? Pandemic came, that shit stopped, but also niggas' pockets wasn't just what they was. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had more responsibilities and more shit had to take care of. Peter had to get robbed to pay Paul a lot. And to fast forward through it, of course, I'm 27 years old. I'm in my late 20s now. I'm not the only person around the world who's going through that shit. The reason why I bring stuff up on the podcast is because I am open with you guys. I am real with y'all because I want y'all to know, fam, I'm going through the same shit y'all going through. And it be motherfuckers looking at me that I know and people that I don't know that who probably think, yeah, this nigga, we watch this show, you listen to this show and be like, yeah, this nigga having. And don't get me wrong. Am I having? Oh, I'm having right now. I'm up. Like my life, I put in the work to change my life. I did that. I just put out on social media, bro. You gotta invest in yourself. I was just telling you, bro, I was fucked up for years, bro. Didn't have a plan, didn't have a way out of the hole that I was in. I was barely motherfucking me keeping afloat. You know what I'm saying? Like I was barely keeping afloat. And when I say having motion is having the access to do what the fuck you want to do. When you got the financial literacy to do what the fuck you want to do, nigga, you have emotion, nigga, shit starts happening. When you want to do this and you can do this, nigga, shit starts happening. And I've already begun to see that, nigga, and I haven't been having that long. I'm being honest with y'all. And I'm not trying to make it seem like, yeah, nigga, I'm up M's. Fuck no, I'm not even up hundreds, nigga. I ain't up 100 to K's. I ain't even up none of that shit. But nigga, I'm having to the point where my nigga, I literally can look at this shit now and be like, my nigga, I'm straight. My nigga, ain't no way type shit. I'm straight, my nigga. I can officially do that. Because I was able to fucking sit down and come up with a motherfucking plan and actually put focus to that plan and make sure that fucking plan came to fruition. And the reason why I bring this up on the podcast is not to motherfucking me. You know what I mean? Fuck no, it's not to motherfucking me brag or boast or nothing like that because I'm not that type of nigga. My lifestyle not even gonna change that much. It's gonna be changes made to this motherfucking me show. It's gonna be changes made to my motherfucking me you know what I'm saying? You know, personal life a little bit here and there. But nigga, nah. The point of me coming on the podcast and telling y'all this shit is that, my nigga, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can literally change your shit, your life, like that, my nigga. And and it's the wildest feeling, it's the wildest emotion cycle to go through because it's not expected to us. We don't expect to be able to do certain shit. And like I said, I'm not gonna dive too much into the details and nothing like that right now. But like I said on Facebook, Twitter, and all that, you gotta invest in yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta invest in yourself. All that shit that you see all these motherfuckers doing, you gotta remember, bro, the Vlads, the academics, the Joe Buddens, the Charlemagne, and the guys, for all you podcasters out there, nigga, they didn't just start yesterday. They've been doing this shit for 10, 15, 20 years, my nigga. Don't compare yourself to their finished product. Because at a certain point in time, they had to invest in their motherfucking self. And for a nigga like me, I finally invested in my motherfucking self. Big time. And I seen that shit pay off. And now I can see my life. I can't see my life being what it was a week ago, my nigga. The mentality I had a week ago, that shit is no longer here, my nigga. Because I was able to put a plan in place to fucking change my life. And I did that shit. And I'm so fucking grateful because I never, when I was going through the fucking darkness, it was so long. It was so many years where I didn't see the brightness at the end type shit. Yeah, you got my mama telling me, you know what I'm saying, son, just keep going. There's bright at the end of the tunnel. Man, that shit wasn't being heard for. That shit wasn't being believed, nigga. That was just words being spoken to me, my nigga. She said that shit 7 times. That she only got through twice. But that's only how many times I need it. That's only how many times I need. I only need it for it to get through to me twice. And that shit got to me enough to where I changed my fucking life, bro. And I'm telling y'all this shit because y'all can do this shit too. You just gotta sit down and come up with a motherfucking plan, bro. You don't gotta be fucked up. You don't. Some of us really can really do this shit, bro. We just gotta come up with a plan and stick to it. And a lot of times, a lot of us don't want to go through the darkness of the motherfucking plan. If you want to get to the bright side, bro, you gotta get to that darkness, bro. That darkness can span as long. That darkness gonna last as long as you motherfucking allow it to, bro. It honestly is. I'm just happy as fuck that I can honestly say going forward with that, I'm straight, my nigga. I'm straight. I'm super straight right now. Future is gospel, nigga. That nigga is gospel, my nigga. Changed my motherfucking life, dog.
Wow.
Real motherfucking talk. And that leads me into, you know, materialistic things are very underrated, fam. Now, I'm not, look, please don't take this shit out of context. I'm not trying to come on here and say, like, niggas is balling like that. I'm not even balling. I'm just financially, my mindset on this shit is so different right now. And my access is so different right now than it's ever been that I can't lose right now. That's basically all I'm saying. But the reason why I say materialistic things are underrated, and I say materialistic things, I'm not just talking about jewelry. I'm not a jewelry wearing ass nigga yet. I told y'all I'm not wearing jewelry until I can actually shit on these niggas. Until I can be on some West Side Gun shit, I'm not really gonna wear no jewelry, bro. I'm not no watch wearing ass nigga. I'm really not that guy. But when I can wear them bust down APs and shit, that's when you're gonna start seeing me being a jewelry wearing ass nigga. I'm just being honest with you. I'm gonna be them niggas that they shouldn't have gave that nigga money types. I'm gonna be that guy. But I'm not just talking about jewelry. I'm talking about jewelry. I'm talking about trips. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, clothes. I'm talking about being able to buy and get and do whatever the fuck you want. That's what I'm talking about when I say materialistic things are underrated. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, as somebody who deals with depression, mood swings, anxiety, all these things, anytime that I was able to just spend my money and not really have any consequence with that, but some of the best times of my life. Anytime I went on trips, vacations, or anything out of the country, and you have a set budget, you have a set bag of money spending money, I should say, that you're going to spend on the trip, you truly never have any problem with spending that money. You find yourself having the best time of your life. And we have people always say money can't buy happiness. That's true. That's true, but that's not true at the same motherfucking time. Because, nigga, I've been very, very broke before. I've been a nigga who's been struggling my whole life. I've been check to check my whole life. And I've also had an attitude my entire motherfucking life. For a motherfucker who's been struggling, ask a homeless person right now, my nigga. Honestly, give a homeless person right now $1,000. How happy you think that motherfucker gonna be? What you think they going to go buy? Clothes, food, motherfucking meat, weed. I'm out here in AZ. Homeless people getting high, nigga. Some way, somehow, they're smoking Zop. They smoking that loud pack, nigga. So yeah, money came by the internal happiness, like want to have a family and want to, you know what I'm saying, find love and stuff like that. But can love, can money, you know what I'm saying, buy a day-to-day happiness? Fuck yes. When you can eat whatever the fuck you want, go wherever the fuck you want, buy whatever the fuck you want. You want those clothes, get those clothes. You want those shoes before they sell out, get those shoes. You want to go on that trip, go on that trip. You want to go to Vegas for a weekend, go to Vegas. You want a spontaneous trip to LA? Fuck it. How about it? Why not? What did Russell Westbrook say? Why not? Those things are underrated, man. Because nigga, I've spent too much of my life not being able to do what the fuck I want to do. I have. I've literally had attitudes because I can't even think about doing certain shit because I can't afford it. I've been boxed in for so long in my motherfucking life, my nigga. Those days are done. No longer. No longer will I live that way. And that's why I say materialistic things are underrated. Because I know what it felt like not being able to have those materialistic things. I know how fucking sad and depressed and pissed off I was. So don't tell me that not being able to have that shit don't feel good. Don't tell me I don't do nothing to the mental. Don't tell me that. I ain't talking about for a privileged motherfucker who ain't never had to get it out the mud. But for a motherfucker who been working their ass off, busting their balls type shit, working hard, still fucked up, don't tell me it don't matter to that person. Yeah, no, it matter a lot to that motherfucker. Materialistic things are very motherfucking underrated, bro. And I think we all deserve to be able to live a life to where we can do whatever the fuck we want. We just have to be able. We just have to be able to put in the grind, put in the motherfucking work, and put in the hard motherfucking the hard grind that it comes with that. Because it's not easy. It's not just gonna come to us like it comes to certain motherfuckers. And it's not even about a race thing. I know black people who was born well off. They was born to some well off motherfucking parents and shit been good. That's the life you want for your kids. That's the life I want for my kids. But how is that life gonna happen for my kids if it ain't happen for me first? You know what I'm saying? I gotta be willing to put in that work and grind for that shit. And I'm down for it. And I see this shit already starting to pay off. It's my whole point of talking about all this shit. You gotta be willing to put in that hard work and grind for this shit because we all deserve to be able to buy, do, eat, whatever the fuck we want. That's my personal feeling on the shit, real talk. Moving on, man. Before we wrap this motherfucking episode up, I want to get into the legendary K-Flock. I didn't know who K-Flock was, bro. Let me start this off with that. I didn't know who K-Flock was. I told you I'm not that tapped in with music. I'm tapped in with certain artists that I truly fuck with. The Larry Junes of the motherfucking world. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like niggas like that. K-Flock, come on, man. He a New York nigga too. No disrespect, but y'all know I don't fuck with New York like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. But this K-Flock nigga is very, very, very interesting. K-Flock is a New York drill rapper. That says enough right there, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because if you know anything about drill rappers in New York, you talk about some of the fakest thugs niggas I ever seen in my life. How are you, like I just seen niggas talking, how are you GDs in New York? Ain't no BDs out there. Who are you beefing with? Like, to have GDs and shit in New York is kind of crazy, but I'm not the street guy, so I don't even want to dive too deep into that part of it. But let's just say that shit's crazy. Where's the wow, please?
Wow.
That shit's kind of crazy, my boys, but I guess. But he's a drill rapper. Don't really know what he claims or nothing like that, but he's a drill fucking rapper. He's right now, he's facing some RICO charges, but his sentence is, his minimum is life in prison. His max, if he gets the max, he getting the death penalty, right? This nigga facing murder charges, all types of shit. Now his shit is quite different than Young Thug's, where their lyrics is being used in their case and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure if there's lyrics being used in K-Flock's case, but I do know that there's been social media, Instagram live videos that's being used in his case. And the reason why I want to talk about this nigga being cooked is because, I just don't understand what these niggas be thinking. I don't understand. Like me personally, fam, how can I say this? I've done a night in jail, right? And I never want to go back. And when I did my night in jail, I said I never want to wish jail on anybody. But it'd be niggas like K Flock. Then I'd be like, I pull a Braxton. I see why jails were built. Cause this nigga can't be on the streets, bro. I'm be honest with you, bro.
Wow.
Like, a nigga, look, you gotta understand what we dealing with. There's a part of me that's like, yo, this nigga's a kid. But there's the rest of me that's like, yo, fuck that. Certain shit I can't excuse. This nigga K Flock, right? Listen to, bear with me. He got Instagram live videos where he's running down on the ops. He's looking for the ops on Instagram live. He's running niggas down on Instagram live. He's literally in Ubers. This nigga don't got a car. This is New York, man. Nobody in New York truly has a car. Like nobody in New York truly has a fucking car. When you truly like think about it, no, they all Uber and taxi and cabs and shit. Which is, yeah, I mean, I guess type shit. But the nigga was in Ubers going on missions. In Ubers, my nigga. The niggas in an Uber allegedly sees a op, got the Uber driver, directing him where to go type shit. Yo, stop, start, pull up, pull back, U-turn. He doing this with the Uber driver, my nigga. On Instagram Live with the mask on, my nigga. Like, what? See, when we say niggas, when we say free niggas to us backwards, we gotta relax, okay? The niggas on Instagram Live in the back of the whip, directing niggas where to go. Nigga got the mask on. Nigga getting out. Surveillance cameras is catching this nigga in the same outfit he's on Instagram Live with, in the same area, at the same time, when shots is being fired. Like, this nigga's cooked. Like, I thought Young Thug was cooked. Young Thug is cooked. But K Flock is done. The nigga's done. Like, if this nigga beat this, I'm gonna be honest with you. He might be the best rapper in the world if he beat this. Because there's no way in hell any lawyer that did 2 years of lawyer school ain't gonna get this case sealed and set. This shit is over. He got Instagram Live videos, y'all. I don't understand these new wave gangster niggas. You had the whole Young Thug and them YSL niggas was doing all they shit on FaceTime because they thought that shit couldn't be recorded. I don't get this nigga's on Instagram Live because he thought the shit couldn't be recorded. This is what these niggas is thinking, y'all. They killing themselves. These niggas is killing themselves. This nigga K Flock's done, B. Don't know too much about your music, young man, but you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You need to try. You're done. I don't even know what advice to give you. When a nigga's charged, when the nigga's consequences is the minimum is life in prison, the maximum is the death penalty. There's nothing I can say to you. There's no advice I can give you. There's no nigga. There's nothing. There's no jokes I can tell you. You're done. You're done. You need to be thinking about option B. You're done. And you can't say you didn't do none of this shit when you was on Instagram Live doing this shit. He's really who all these niggas is trying to be. Because that's what I've been trying to realize with these younger rappers. Because you can always pinpoint one artist that they trying to be. Like the last nigga I really was able to identify that with was NBA Youngboy. Like when NBA Youngboy came out, that's when you had all these other niggas, NLE Choppers, YMW Mellies. Like, you had all these niggas with their faction name in front of their mother. They was playing Call of Duty or some shit like that. It felt like we was playing for real life Call of Duty. All these niggas had their clan name right before they motherfucking me name. But also, they was all living a certain type of young lifestyle that resembled NBA YoungBoy. And after that nigga, I kind of stopped trying to dive into who was the ringleader of the next generation type shit. But it's obvious that K Flock is the nigga who's leading the generation after NBA YoungBoy. All these GTA niggas, GTA RP niggas, they really want to be K Flock. He was really on some GTA RP shit in real motherfucking life. Everything you see on GTA, that nigga was doing that shit on Instagram Live, my nigga. I never thought I would see the day. I never thought I would see the day. It has to be the easiest job in America right now. Has to be a cop. That has to be the easiest motherfucking job. FBI, hip hop police, that shit is a walk in the park. These niggas is solving cases for themselves, bro. Real talk. These niggas is stupid. These niggas is the dumbest criminals I've ever seen in my life. I feel like as more technology and shit comes out, criminals are getting dumber and fucking dumber. You get that sprinkle of niggas who pop off and do some extravagant criminal shit, but the majority of you niggas, 99% of you niggas, is the dumbest niggas I've ever seen in my life. To be doing hits and drive-bys and running down on the ops on Instagram Live is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I will never understand it, and I will never say that nigga should be free. Because if a nigga can do that shit in broad daylight and on Instagram Live, I can only imagine what that nigga do if he catch a nigga in the alley. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even want to live in the same city as a nigga like that. Get that nigga the fuck away from me. Real motherfucking talk, man. But moving on, man. Before we wrap this shit up, man, let's get to Ja Morant real fast, man. Ja Morant and the price of the streets. You know, I've come on here a couple times and talked about Ja Morant. As today, news came out that Powerade they have a signature athlete for the first time in over 5 years. It's Ja Morant. Got a nice little commercial going along with that. We all know about the shoe that just dropped not too long ago. We all know about the over $200 million contract he just signed not too long ago. But also, I came on here a couple weeks ago and I talked about the fight he had with the teenage kid at his house over during a basketball game. In the midst of all the news coming out about the Powerade shit, it was also news that came out about this the fight the 17-year-old, to where no details came out. With they say Ja punched him like up teen times and went and got a gun. This comes out after the story about Ja Morant being in the car for his friends, and they flashed a gun, red beam. I believe it was the Indiana Pacers staff member after the Indiana Pacers game. Everybody had their takes on that. Shannon Sharp, Ja, you not gangster and all that. I told you, Ja got the wrong people around him if this is the shit that's going down. I told you niggas want to be gangster so bad when they make it that it don't make sense. The reason why I got on the screen right now, Ja and the price of the streets, is because I think it comes a certain point in time to where a nigga just has to sit down and realize what's really going on right now. When you got niggas like Ja Morant and you got the recent events that's going on in his life, think about what should just be this story. Ja Morant's story should just be a young nigga from South Carolina or some shit like that. Nigga's an NBA All-Star. It should just be about, can we get him in the dunk contest? Is Memphis Grizzlies going to be the sleeper title winner this year? Is Ja Morant dark horse MVP candidate? It should be shit like that. The Powerade, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It should be the shoes. It should just be shit like that. But that's not what it is. All that shit gets clouded by you being sued by a 17-year-old kid who say you beat the fuck out of him and went and got a gun over basketball. You an NBA player beating niggas the fuck up and brandishing weapons over basketball. That would never make sense to me. But okay, I get it. Shit gets heated when you playing basketball. I get it. We niggas at the end of the day. The Indiana Pacers shit where red beans is being flashed out of a car that you in on NBA staff members. We got that. You get into the whole, you got the whole shit with the whole Shannon Sharp shit where he get into it with your daddy and all that shit. It's too much shit that's being tied to Ja Morant that's negative. And yeah, probably niggas like you only name 2-3 things. That's 2-3 things that shouldn't be named when you inking $100 million deals, my nigga. This ain't no fucking rapper. Even if this was a rapper, this would be dumb shit. Nigga, you're not NBA young boy. That shouldn't be a gun tied to Ja Morant. Niggas, what do you think niggas said when Gilbert Arenas when we brought guns to the locker room? You thought niggas just thought that shit was funny? Nigga, you stupid. You what, 21, 22, 23 years old? Getting $200 million deals and you, for what? Now you getting guns? Now you got guns in your hand. Now you riding around with red beams in the car and shit. What type of nigga is this? A nigga like me, I'm limo down, nigga. I'm limo driving everywhere I go. Nigga, it's a fucking parade everywhere I go if I get $200 million. Ain't no guns in my hand, nigga. Only guns is at the crib, nigga, and in the safe spot because niggas want to get they shit rocked. You brandishing weapons on 17-year-old kids playing 21. That shit don't add up. What that is a motherfucking me cry to the motherfucking me streets, man. That's for the streets to hold you on. Now you want to be the hood. You want to be the hood nigga of the NBA. You taking that Allen Iverson comparison shit and trying to run with that shit far too much. But it's not my place to get on here and try to tell another grown man that nigga you moving funny. I'm tired of doing that shit. Not for a nigga that I shouldn't be having to do that shit for. If a nigga was a regular Joe Schmo nigga like myself, cool. But nigga, when you getting $200 million contracts, when you in the NBA, nigga, when you in the NBA, I don't give a fuck what you did before that. Like the nigga DeJounte Murray, that's a real street nigga. DeJounte Murray, I didn't know. As I did my research and as I came across more information, that's a real street nigga. It makes much more sense that him and NBA YoungBoy have the same baby mama. It makes perfect sense to me now. That's a real street nigga. You don't see him doing that stupid shit. That nigga's an NBA player now. All that shit you did before you got into the NBA, before you shook Adam Silver hand, that shit is obsolete. That shit is non. That shit is non-important. That shit is not. That shit is not relevant anymore, my nigga. It just don't matter. You not that guy. And nobody even believes Ja was that guy. And I'm not trying to sit here and discredit a nigga from being a real nigga. If you're a real nigga, you're a real nigga. But you a real NBA nigga now. That's just what it is. I don't give a fuck about what hood story you got. That shit ain't gonna be believable, my nigga. You dropping 30 on LeBron. I don't give a fuck about what you did back in the day. I don't give a fuck about no kick those, no nigga not. You was a fucking model citizen in my eyes, nigga. I don't give a fuck about the dread. You can look like me all you want. You was an NBA player, man. You were not gangster. But it's the price of the streets. Is the Powerade endorsement? Does that hold up to respect from the streets? Because that's at least 100 M's right there. Let's just say 50 to 100 M's right there for Powerade. Does that equivalent to the respect from the streets? To me, I don't give a fuck about the streets. I give a fuck about the little niggas gonna be drinking Powerade, nigga. Fuck you talking about. But that's what Ja Morant is right now. And I don't know if it's because it's been a long time since the NBA has been faced with some shit like this, that we can actually see a nigga that's trying his best to be identified as a real nigga, because I think it's been a long time that we've come across a nigga who didn't understand that he's blessed. And I'm not trying to shit on Ja Morant, but when you doing shit like this, you're not understanding how blessed you truly are. It ties into the videos I see of this nigga not acknowledging the little kid fans and shit like that. Like, all this shit starting to make sense to me now. It's starting to paint a picture of the nigga I'm starting to understand who this nigga truly is. Because when you reach a certain, when you get a certain opportunity in life to get hundreds of millions of dollars to just by playing basketball, he don't have to do shit else. He don't have to do shit else but play his basketball for his 9 months out the motherfucking year. He don't even have to win a championship. He don't have to go far in the playoffs. He don't gotta do none of that shit. Hundreds of millions of dollars right there. Set for fucking his life, his kids' life, they kids' life, everybody's set. But when you see a nigga that don't even acknowledge the little kids who stand out there in the cold and the rain, you know what I'm saying, for hours, that's trying to just get a picture with a nigga. When you see that, and when you see reports of him punching on niggas at 17 years old over a fucking game of basketball, when you see that, and you see the reports of a nigga brandishing firearms and shit, when you see red dots and shit coming from his car, all that shit just points to a nigga that don't understand how blessed he truly is, how lucky he truly is. He ain't the only nigga I know that jump high. I know a nigga, I got a homeboy named Lil Zach. Highest jumping nigga I ever seen in my life. Nigga head used to be at the top of the backboard. Lil Zach ain't doing shit. And shout out to my nigga Lil Zach if you listen to this show, nigga. I ain't dissing you, my nigga, but you know you ain't doing shit, my nigga. You ain't Ja Morant, nigga. But that's just the real. It's 5 Ja Morants in the hood right now who jump high, who run fast, who do acrobatic layups. It's 5 of them niggas in the hood right now. 3 of them got ball fades and waves. One of them got dreads, and the other one, motherfucking, got cornrows to the back. It's 5 of them niggas right now in the hood. Compton, Chicago, New Orleans, Bronx. Nigga, that's 20 niggas right there. Ja Morant's right there. But niggas don't be getting blessed. Yeah, you gotta consider that, man. When you trying to, when you looking at these niggas, you see how they moving, man. It's disappointing, but it also it's a car accident that you know how it's gonna end, and everybody loves seeing them up from the car accident and watching it go down. So this Ja Morant shit, I got a feeling it's only gonna get. I feel like it's only gonna be more stories in the near future and throughout his career if he don't change the way he move. I'm gonna be honest, because he moving a little too reckless for a nigga that signed $200 million contracts. I'm gonna be honest, like it doesn't make sense for him to move the way he's moved at this point in his life. There's no excuse for it at this point. But another topic for another motherfucking me day, man. Fuck the Grizzlies, bro. Big Lake show of this motherfucker. AD hurt. LeBron hurt. When the NFL come back, bro? When the fuck the NFL come back, man? Real talk. But I think that's all we got, man. Let me see. We got celebs dating was sexy. I want to be like Michael B. Jordan. Life's much easier when you have emotion. Materialistic things are underrated. K-Flock being cooked well done. And also Ja and the price of the motherfucking me streets, man. Yeah, that's all I got, man. We want to wrap it up right motherfucking me there. Episode 125, bro. Jesus motherfucking me Christ. Late motherfucking recording, bro. It's 10 o'clock at night, bro. I ain't even ate dinner yet. Nigga about to make some lamb chops in this bitch. Niggas eating good, B. But with that being said, DJ, go ahead and drop that fire ass theme music, B. You know, man, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's tapped in during the conversation, bro. I truly appreciate all love and support, man, for the people that's tapped in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Audible, etc., etc. I truly appreciate all you guys that's tapped in, enjoying the conversation, man. It's Keep Us Empire Brick by motherfucking me Brick. For the people watching on YouTube at OGHatchTV, if you look over into your, what's that, the right corner, the motherfucking new logo, that's going to be the new logo for the new merch. New merch is going to be dropping very motherfucking soon. I'll be getting those prototypes and examples out for you guys. You may see me rocking those in a few upcoming pictures and photo shoots I'm going to be doing very motherfucking soon. But that will be the new logo for the new merch that's going to be dropping very soon. New website is still coming very, very soon, guys. Please, guys, thank you for bearing with me. But like I said, we're starting to have motion now. Shit is starting to fall into place to where new technology is coming for the podcast, bro. I'm already looking for a new camera right now. I just got to find the perfect one because I'm not too savvy with the whole camera shit, bro. Certain cameras is better for certain things, so I'm still trying to find the best camera for the show right now. We'll have a new setup very motherfucking soon. The website will be coming motherfucking soon. Thanks for the patience with that. I just got a lot of shit going on behind the motherfucking scenes. The new setup will be here very soon. The whole goal, to wrap up 2023 is I want to eventually get the setup and everything to look exactly how I envisioned to look when I first started this shit. Director's chair, panoramic cameras and shit that change every couple seconds to give you different angles. It's gonna be a whole lot, man. But all that shit's coming very, very motherfucking soon. As I told you guys, if you bear with me, this show will grow. I will get better each and every motherfucking episode, and I promise you, the quality and quantity this episode will motherfucking me. Go up, extremely. I will never try to go backwards for you guys as the show goes. I will try to get better, and also the equipment and everything will get better as well, man. You guys have been great so far. I just wish for you guys to continue to stay patient with your boy, and I guarantee this will be the number one motherfucking show and podcast out there very motherfucking soon, man. But with that being said, I give it up on this side, man. It's all love these ways. Never let them sidetrack you with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main motherfucking thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And I'll holler at y'all this episode, man. I'm out this motherfucker. Peace. Man, when you ain't having, man, this life shit is stressful as a motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm starting to understand this future nigga totally different. when niggas get a little paper, you know what I'm saying? Niggas start listening. That Future and that G Herbo, that old hatchet starting to come back, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in the slums a little too long. Like, niggas must have forgot who the fuck I was. Like, I told you, bro, I took last year personal, man. Like, niggas had me fucked up for a long, long time. For a long motherfucking time, man. But we gonna fuck them niggas up, you know what I'm saying? Each and every motherfucking episode, man. We gonna keep our fucking foot on these bitch ass niggas' neck. You know what I'm saying? That's first and foremost. We ain't letting up on these hoe ass niggas. We ain't doing that whatsoever, man. But we out this motherfucker. Episode 125, man. Hell of a motherfucking episode on the grind 200. We out this bitch, man. Holla at y'all. Peace.
Welcome to Raw is
OG! Hatch, man, you know the fuck it is, nigga. Play on me, man.